All right, let's talk about sound. What if you could cook up totally unique, custom audio for any project without shelling out cash for stock music or spending ages in a complicated studio? Well, today we're diving into an AI tool that says you can do exactly that. Let's jump in. Okay, so let me ask you this and be honest. Have you ever been, deep in the zone on a creative project? Maybe a video, a podcast, even a little indie game, and you just hit a wall. You're digging for that perfect piece of background music or that one specific sound effect, and you're just coming up empty. It's a super common and super frustrating feeling for pretty much any creator out there. Yeah, this is what I like to call the creative sound barrier. It's that moment where your big idea for amazing audio gets slammed to a halt by the real world. You don't have the time, you don't have the budget, or honestly, you just don't have the technical skills of a sound engineer. It's a total creativity killer. But what if you could just smash right through that barrier? Well, that's exactly where Endless AI steps in. This is a tool that's designed to be your go-to solution for sound. So what is Endless, really? Well, at its core, it's an AI sound design tool. But the magic, the thing that makes it really different, is how it mixes two key things together. On one side, you've got this powerful AI that generates sound for you. And on the other, you've got a platform for live, real-time collaboration. It's pretty cool. And this is really why it stands out from the crowd. For sure, you get AI-generated loops and beats just on demand. But the real game changer, it's the collaborative live jam sessions. You can literally create music with other people, in real time, from anywhere in the world. And this whole thing is wrapped up in an interface that's super friendly for beginners. Plus, it works across different platforms, so all your projects sync up perfectly between your computer and your phone. Okay, that all sounds great, but how does it actually work? What does it look like to use it? Let's just walk through a super quick 5-step guide to making your first track. You're gonna see just how easy this is. Honestly, it is surprisingly simple. First, you sign up. Easy enough. Then you start a new jam. Think of it like your project's blank canvas. And now for the fun part. You just talk to the AI. You tell it what you want. Something like, give me a 120 BPM house beat in C minor. And bam, it just spits out unique loops for you. From there, you're just layering them, maybe throwing in some effects, and arranging your track. Once you're happy with it, you hit export. And yeah, when you've got something you love, you can export it in high-quality WAV or MP3. What that means for you is that your audio is instantly ready to go. You can just drag and drop it right into your video edit, your podcast, or whatever project you're working on. No fuss. Okay, so who is this actually for? Who's going to get the most out of this? The answer is probably a lot broader than you think. Let's look at a few real-world examples for different kinds of creators. All right, if you're a podcaster, this is huge. Just imagine creating your own custom, totally royalty-free intro music or some cool atmospheric background sound in just a few minutes. That beats endlessly scrolling through those generic stock music libraries, right? And for all you indie game developers out there, this could be a total game changer. Seriously. You can generate ambient soundscapes, unique sound effects, and really build an immersive world for your players. It lets you prototype and experiment with different moods super fast, even if you don't have the budget for a full-time sound designer. Now, what about social media creators? You know that having unique music is everything. With a tool like this, you can pump out catchy, original tracks that are perfectly timed for your shorts, your TikToks, your reels, whatever. It's a massive help in making your content stand out in a ridiculously crowded feed. And hey, this isn't just for background stuff. For you music producers and hobbyists, you can think of this as a creative partner. It's a way to spark new ideas when you're stuck, explore sound textures you never would have thought of, or just get over a creative block. It's a tool for both straight-up creation and pure inspiration. Okay, so the features sound pretty compelling. But how does Endless actually stack up against other tools out there? It's a fair question. Let's do a quick comparison. So if we put them side by side, you start to see some key differences. A lot of competitors kind of rely on templates, right? Endless gives you way more advanced, customizable control. But the biggest difference, hands down, is the collaboration. Sharing a project file is one thing, but jamming in real time, that's a whole other level. You add in the fact that you can export in high-quality WAV for pro work, and you can see how it really carves out its own little niche. All right, let's run through a few quick-fire questions that I know you're probably thinking. First one up, the big one, is it free? And the good news is, yes, there's a free plan that lets you get started and use all the basic features. If you find you need more advanced stuff like higher quality exports, then yeah, there are premium plans you can upgrade to. Okay, next question, and this is a critical one for any serious creator. Can I actually use the sounds I make for commercial projects? Yep, you can. The sounds you make are cleared for you to use in your projects. My best advice, as always, is to just quickly double-check the specific licensing details for whatever plan you're on, just to be safe. And last one, for anyone who's feeling a little intimidated right now. Do I need to be some kind of music production genius to get started? Not at all. Absolutely not. The whole platform was designed from the ground up to be super intuitive. Sure, knowing some music theory might help, but it is definitely not a requirement to start making some really cool audio. So as we start to wrap this up, let's just zoom out for a second. This isn't really about just another cool app. It's about what tools like this can unlock inside your own creative process. There's a line that really nails it for me. Endless makes creating professional quality music and effects accessible for everyone. And that's the whole point, isn't it? It's all about access. It's about tearing down those barriers of cost, time, and technical skill that we were talking about right at the beginning. And that leaves us with one last, and I think pretty exciting question. The barrier's gone. The tools are right here. So, what are you going to create? Thanks for tuning in.